Hi guys, so this is the materials I'll be using for this tutorial. I'll be using an orange yarn. I don't know, the reflection here is making it look a different color, but this is actually an orange yarn. I will be using a cutter and I'll be using a 4.0. The reflection here is just crazy. 4.0 millimeter hook. So this yarn is a 40 grams fiber yarn. The net weight of the yarn is a 40 gram, and this is a fiber yarn. So to get started, I'm going to go in here just like this to pull out the second strands, because I'll be doubling my strands for this tutorial because of the strands of the yarns are quite tiny, so I'll be doubling it to give me like a very heavy weight. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So to get started, I'll start by creating a slip knot. So to create a slip knot, I will go around my index finger with the yarn like this, just like this. I will pull it to the edge, just pull it out, then go in with the leftover yarn, the one dangling outside. Go in and then pull out from inside, just like this. So I've successfully created a slip knot. So I will go in like this. In case you're already wondering why my nails is rusty, I am sorry, I don't want to go into details, but ignore my rusty nails and focus on this. That's why you're here. So to get started, I'm going to make a chain as long as I want. Yeah, and as the numbers of chain you make determines how wide your hairband will turn out. So for this stitch, the stitch I'll be using requires an even number chain. So I'll be making a chain either 14 or 16 or 18, an even number. Any chain you're making should be in an even number. So I'm making a chain, a 16 chain long. So I'll be going in. To make a chain, you're going to yarn over and pull through the knot you've already created, and you're going to repeat that 16 times. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So you're going to repeat that 16 times. So we already have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it's left with 10. So you're going to yarn over and pull through. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So this is how wide I want my hairband to be. This is the width of the hairband, not the length. This is the width. So this is how wide I want my hairband to be. So to get started, the chain, the stitch we'll be using it's a puff stitch kinda. So I will skip the first chain at 16 chain, and I'll go into a 15 chain with a single crochet, and I'll be single crocheting for the first row. So I'll place a single crochet all the way down, So this is our first row, single crochet row. Like I said, this is the width of our hairband. So to get started with our actual stitch for this hairband, I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. I will turn my work and I will go into this stitch with my puff stitch. So to do that puff stitch, what I will do is I will go in here, yarn over, pull through. I have 2 on my loop. I will yarn over, go into that very space again. I will yarn over, pull through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 1, 2. You know we double the yarn, so if you're counting, 2 is 1 loop, another 2 is another loop, another 2 yarn is another loop, another 2 yarn is another loop. So I will count the yarns in 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will go in. I will yarn over again, and I will go in here with. I'll pull through. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 loop on my hook right now, so I will just yarn over and pull through all 6. So that's it for this stitch. So going forward, I will chain 1. I will chain 1. I will skip the next stitch, and I'll go into this stitch. I'll skip this stitch and go into the next stitch with another set of our puff stitch. So to do that is I will just go in here, yarn over, pull through. I have 2. I will yarn over, sorry guys, I'll yarn over, go into this very space again, yarn over, pull through. I have 4. I will yarn over, go into that same space, yarn over and pull through. I have 6, so I'm just going to pull through all through the 6. I will chain 1. I will skip the next stitch and go into the second stitch. We yarn over, pull through. I have 2. Yarn over, go in, pull through. I have 4. Yarn over, go in, pull through. I have 6. So I'm going to chain 1. Sorry, I am trying to make this camera focus. I don't want the whole reflection thing. So I'm going to chain 1, and I am going to skip this stitch and go into this stitch. We yarn over and pull. I have 2 on the loop. I have 2 loop on the hook. I will yarn over, go in here. I have 4. Yarn over, go in. I have 6. 1, 2. Okay, 1. This is a little bit tricky. 2, and this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 6. And I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. So this is the stitch we'll be using for this tutorial, puff stitch. So I'm going to chain 1. I'll skip here and go into the next space here and pull through. I have 2, yarn over, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through 2, 6. So I'm going to pull through all through the 6, chain 1. So basically that's it for this stitch. Go in here, skip here, go in here, 2, go into that same space, 4, yarn over, go into that same space, 6, pull through all through the 6. So I'm going to chain 1, skip, go into the space, yarn over. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to take like this. So I'm just going to skip and then go in here and pull through, yarn over, go in here, 4, yarn over, go in here, 6, and pull through. Trying to make this focus, please. Okay, this is becoming crazy. So this is what it should look like. So I'm going to skip this one and go in here, left with 2. So I'm skipping this and I'm going into the last stitch here. So I will chain 1, go into the last stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 4, yarn over, pull through, 6, pull through all 6. So this is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have 8 puff here. So going forward, what I would do is I would chain 2, 1 2, I'll turn my work and I will go into this space here and I will yarn over and pull through. I have 2, yarn over, go into that same space, pull through, 4, yarn over, go into that space, pull through, 6, yarn over, pull through all 6. So you chain 1 and go into the space here, the space after the puff. This is a puff and this is a space. So what you will do, you will go into that space and create another puff. You chain, go into the space after the puff, chain, go into this, sorry, I was supposed to yarn over. So when you chain 1, just go into the space after the puff, that same space, create another puff. So basically that's what you will do all the way down to this place. Chain 1. So I'm almost at the end of this row. This is our 3rd row, our first row, 2nd row, and the 3rd row. So to end this row, I'm going to chain 1 and I'll go into the space here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 4, 1 1 2 3 4, and yarn over, pull through, 6. So this is 6 we have here. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 2. So we are done with our 3rd row. Our 4th row is the repetition of the 3rd row. So what you will do now is just chain 2, turn your work, and then go into the space here with another puff. So we'll go into this, go into this space with another puff, 2, 4, 6, chain 1, go in here. Sorry, I don't know, I keep yarning over. So you would go in here, 2, yarn over, go in here, 4, yarn over, go in here, 6, pull through, chain 1, and then you're going to repeat row 3 all the way for the length for as long as you want. So you get to the length long enough to go around your head. So you're going to repeat row 3 and row 4. Just chain 1. After creating a puff, you chain 1, and then you go into the space after the puff and you pull through, you yarn over, go in, pull through, yarn over, go in and pull through all 3 6. So you're going to do that till the end, and you repeat row 3 and row 4. You repeat same pattern all the way till as long as you want, till you get to the length long enough to go around your head. Then I'll meet you at the end. So guys, I'm almost at the end, so I'm just going to chain 1 and then go in here, I have 6 on the loop, pull through, this is the last space, I'm chain 1, go in here, 1, yarn over, go in here, 2, yarn over, go in here, 3. I have 6 right now, so I'm just going to go. So this is how long my hairband is. I made a total of 60 rows for this, the length I want, a total of 60 rows. So to end this, I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and then go in here with a single crochet, go into this space, a single crochet, go into this space with a single crochet. So I'm just going to single crochet all the way down, so remember we started with a single crochet, so we are going to be ending with a single crochet. It's going to be a little bit tricky, so I'll put one single crochet on top of the puff stitch, and I'll place one on the space. You place one on the puff stitch, place one on the space, place one on the puff stitch, place one on the space, all the way down till you get to the end. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut off. So this is what a hairband should look like. This is the length. This was enough to go around my head. So this is what a hairband should look like. So I'll be sewing this together in a twist pattern. So I'm going to be using this this needle, this plastic needle. So I'm going to double the yarn just like this and go through here. It will be as long as you want. Tie the edge. So this is our hairband. So I'm going to fold it. I'm going to look for, actually both sides, you don't have the correct side from the long side. Both sides look cool, so you're going to choose where you want to be the wrong side and where you want to be the right side. So I'm just going to flip it this way, then I'll fold it like this and fold this one like this, as if you're folding it into two equal half, just like this, and I will go in like this. So I'm going to repeat that. I will fold this like this and fold these parts like this, and I will fix it like this. So this is where we make use of this. So I'm just going to pick the single crochet space. I'm going to sew the single crochet space together. So I'm going to pass this here and go in here. I will sew everything together. Sorry, make sure this is overlapping each other, just like this. Going to pass this like this, and then you sew. So you have to tie this in a way that's it won't pull out. I didn't tie that strong, so I'm going to like go in again and tie, so when you are dragging it won't pull out. Okay, so I think this is cool. So I'll go in here, do the second, pass it through. Make sure you're picking all sides, pick all sides. You're going to sew all the way till the end, and then you sew it back till the other end. So I'm going to sew it twice. Firstly, I'll sew it this way, and then I'll go back this way. That way you're going to have like a very firm and tight finishing. You won't be scared of your hairband pulling out anytime. This is going to be very firm. Coming hard. Just sew this sweet in. You're going to fasten as much as you can. And then you cut. So this is a hairband. So guys, this is what it should look like at the end. This is the finishing.